Hello everybody. I hope you guys are having an incredible week. I am going live today because we're going to be doing some work together, and I thought that it would be a very opportune time to get back to our 31-day challenge. So we're going to start that today. I'm not going to make any formal announcements of any kind. We're just going to jump right into it and get to work. And thank you so much to everybody that's joining us. I'm going to go ahead and get on my phone for a moment, and I'm going to share this while people are coming into the chat and coming into the meditation. So I'm going to be talking about some really important topics today, including what's going on. Okay? We're going to be talking a little bit about that. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to share this. All right. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? What an interesting time to be alive right now. What an interesting time to be experiencing all these things and seeing what's occurring in our world around us, isn't it? There are very important laws of the universe, and one of which involves the power of vibration, of word, of intention. So anytime that we are speaking something, that we say something, we are putting out direction. We are putting out intention to direct energies and movement in our world. So in this time, in this year, in this time and space in our reality, where things are manifesting into the physical faster than ever, it means that every thought that we have that is run by the subliminal programs that are within us are creating and directing our experience. So that's really important for you to take note of now, today, more than ever. We need to be aware that every thought that we have, every emotion that we have, every word that we speak is encoded with information, okay? And the same way you and I both know this, so do others that are in control, that are managing this agendas, these movements, these political movements that are managing the financial structures in our reality. They also understand how the human body, how our reality is created. Vibrational frequency and intention are how we create in this reality. Okay, so that being said, we have to get really clear about the fact that when something is coming into play in our reality that affects large masses of people, we have to begin to question how it's being done, why it's being done, and through what means, and what is the product of what's happening. Okay? A lot of us are being bombarded with these certain words of events that are occurring around us, certain events that I'm not going to say here, but you are aware of them. And what I can feel as somebody that is sensitive to these energies, not just in my vicinity, but on a global scale, we're coming into a phase where we are indeed experiencing this state of fear. We are entering an opportunity to experience a state of fear that is unlike any that we felt in a very long time. Okay? So why this is happening? This is a natural cleansing, purification of ourselves. And as controversial and as strange as that may seem, I want you to understand, as you look around you, the state of being that we're all coming into as we hear these events that are happening around us. We are feeling fearful, we are feeling vulnerable, we're feeling helpless. Okay, so these are all things that are being brought up from the depths of the collective mind in order to cleanse, to heal, to purify, to address. And it's been a long time coming, for a long time, in waves through different modalities. Over the past 3, 4, 5 years, we're being called to clean up the deepest, darkest recesses of our minds, of our bodies, of our psyche. Okay, so right now, it's an invitation to address these parts of ourselves, not by listening or feeding in to any of these things that are happening outside, because what's happening outside is a reflection of what's happening inside. Collectively, do not forget that we are all one. We are one organism here. There's no separation. There's no good guys. There's no bad guys. We are one organism, that we are experiencing a tremendous shift and experiencing a cleansing, a purification of mind and body. And it is our time right now to understand and reconnect with the human body, so we know how to utilize this physical tool to cleanse and navigate these very powerful, difficult emotions that are emerging at this time. Okay, this is an invitation to clear out the deepest blockages within us. And if we don't do it now, and I can hear myself saying this for the past 3, 4 years, if we don't do it today, if we don't do it now, it's going to manifest in another form, in another event, in another experience, in another opportunity, through another person, through another trigger, the exact same darkness that we are not addressing within us. Okay, so this is really important to understand, and this is what the conversation should be about. It should be about, how do we manage the emotions that are coming up right now with the events that we're experiencing and seeing in the world around us today? How do we manage that? Okay, the number one thing that we need to remember is that the answers to everything that is occurring outside is within us, because as above, so below, you are a microcosm of the enormous organism that we live in. So to correct and to rebalance any kind of imbalance that is occurring in our reality, that healing has to happen from the inside out. Your DNA that is storing all the information of everything that you are has the key to healing your body, to healing your mind, to rebalancing the perceptions and how you're going to be navigating these events that are coming. I'm here to remind you that you are the most powerful biotechnology, bioorganism that there is. You create the reality that you live in. You create the experience that you're experiencing. We collectively co-created everything that's occurring around us. Okay? When there is illness, that means there is something that has to be healed. That means that there's something that is infected, that is wounded, that needs to be addressed and healed. And each and every one of us is a mirror to the suffering, to the wounding, to the disasters that there are on this planet Earth. Okay, when we're triggered by that ugliness, by that dirt, by that heaviness that we see outside of us, it's because it's within us as well. So today, I'd like to work with you in, let's take a hold of our emotional body, because I'm getting a lot of alarming emails and messages from people that are going into crises, that are, worried and concerned. And here's the thing. How does biological warfare occur? How does psychological warfare work? It works by ingraining itself, and when you look at it from a multidimensional perspective, thought forms are like beings. Thought forms are beings, okay? And when they are, depending on their vibrational frequency, thought forms are going to take a different shape. Of high vibrational expression is going to be looking a certain way. A low vibrational thought form is also going to take form on other dimensions in a different way. And so these thought forms that are lower vibrational frequencies, which are parasitic, which are meant to feed off by attaching themselves to us, literally are like tentacles that go within the body, that enter within the multidimensional body and attach themselves to the different layers of the body. Okay? So please understand, get very clear that toxic thought forms are indeed like parasitic consciousness that comes and attaches to the multidimensional body. Now, we have to have the awareness and consciousness that when we start to acknowledge and notice these parasitic thought forms, we then choose whether we're going to collaborate and allow them to come and take a ride on us and to take us on that journey, or we're going to transform that kind of vibrational frequency so we can decide not to engage with that, okay? And we're not talking about coming into this separation consciousness. We're talking about noticing whether we are a vibrational match to these parasitic thought forms. This is how mind control, this is how psychological warfare occurs on massive scales. It is a little seed that is planted, a thought form that then runs like a virus throughout the whole collective until everyone has it in their brain day and night, day and night, day and night. And as that thought form embeds itself in your psyche, this is a manifestation of how this illness can then trigger aspects within the body subconsciously. Subconsciously, you can come into any kind of imbalance, physical imbalance, whether it's an illness, a sickness, an emotion, anger, frustration, fear. All of those things are parasitic thought forms that are attaching to you at any time. So the more that you think about and engage in these things, the more power that it begins to develop, like that snowball effect. And collectively, we give power to such things. So what has to happen now, more than ever, is that we take control of the way that we think, the way that we are thinking, where we're putting our attention, where we are putting our thoughts, our time, our every move. Okay, so we need to begin to take control of that and begin to change how we interact with our environment. And this is lesson 1.1, coming into how we're learning in this new world that we live in. Okay, we're manifesting things into reality faster than ever. So that means that we have power to shift and change how we're experiencing the things that are occurring around us. Okay, so let's get into that. How do we get there? So how do you go from 100 to 0 and from 0 to 100? Okay, how do you begin to navigate these waves of emotions and frequency that's in the body? At this time, each and every one of us should already know how to manage our emotions and how to bring ourselves into a state of calm, into a state of healing, into a state of awareness, okay? But not a lot of us spend time actually sitting down, closing our eyes, and doing that work. So today, I'd like to invite you to work with me and take that time with me. Take that time with me, work with me to learn to control your emotions, to control your mind, to control this body. Okay, so that you can learn to move yourself out of a state of fear, state of helplessness, state of hopelessness, state of pain, suffering, all of these things that are triggering the human body from the perspective that we are finite, or that we can perish away or suffer or die or in any way. Okay, so we have to begin to become friends with the reality of what this existence is. We live in an existence that is going through phases, constant phases. We are constantly dying and rebirthing. As a matter of fact, every moment is a death and a rebirth. We have to get very used to that understanding, because we are not this body. We are beyond this body. We are this multidimensional organism that is interconnected with all other organisms that are around us. So the more we learn how to work with this physical body, the more we're going to learn to see, to move, to work, and communicate with these other dimensions around us. And the call is to move into this state of being where we are learning how to work with these dimensions. Okay? So let's get started. Let's get started with this, all right? Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Love you very much and very happy to be here. And I am more than ever focused in understanding the value of this connection to the self, this training of our bodies that we need to do now, of the mind. I have a very, very powerful shift earlier this week where I was brought into this test, you can call it, of learning to dominate and to control my body in a time of stress, of anxiety, of pressure, of pain, of suffering, to bring myself out of the illusion of being out of control, the illusion of being helpless, into a state of serenity, of peace. And I'm telling you from personal experience that it's absolutely possible. So we're being called into a moment where we can exercise these things every moment of our day, with our thoughts, with our emotions, with our intentions. Okay? So enough said. Let's get started. All right. Please go ahead and join me. I want you all to inhale deeply and exhale. As you begin to settle in your body, I want you all to reconnect with yourself. I'm going to close some of these windows here because we have too many open. And we're going to begin by reconnecting with the physical body. As you inhale and exhale, you're going to visualize that you're pulling up from the center of the earth a powerful gold energy that's going to come up in through the toes, through the ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees. You're going to inhale deeply, and I really want you to reconnect with your body. Right now, the mind is highly stimulated. The emotions are highly stimulated. So with every breath you take, I want you to take control over all the thoughts that are coming in your mind, all the emotions. And I want you to focus on the breath. Okay? You're going to bring your mind to your breath. Okay? As you allow the thoughts to just be, you're not going to judge them. You're not going to apply any meaning to them. You're just going to refocus completely on your breath, nothing else. You're going to inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 7. And exhale 5. We're going to feel that oxygen entering into the core of the body. As you inhale deeply, feel the oxygen entering your body. When you're fearful, when you are not in your body, when you resist that stillness, it becomes very difficult to breathe. So I want you to notice the first step in controlling your body and your mind is breathing. Breathing as you inhale deeply and exhale. You're going to breathe, inhale, and exhale, releasing any tension of the body. You're going to go up to your knees, to your thighs. I want you to focus on releasing any pressure, any tension that is within the legs, within the lower hips, within the lower back. And this is the moment where we begin to communicate with the body. We begin to check in to what areas are holding on, are tense. You know, what areas of your body are tight, whatever body parts are tighter than others, where the muscles are tensing up. This is where we're holding on information. Every single part of the body is a certain frequency. It holds certain frequency. And so it'll tell you what kind of thought forms are residing in that space. It will tell you how information is being organized in your body. So go ahead and inhale deeply and exhale. Any imbalances, pain, soreness in the body means that we're not flushing out certain areas that have been holding on to stagnant thought forms for a long amount of time. So this is a good time for you to get connected with your body and to notice that, going up to the pelvic bone, going up to the lower part of your body, your back, to the tailbone. Breathing, inhale deeply and exhale. When we are in a state of fear, when we're in a state of panic, when we are concerned, worried, this is where we're holding on to a major amounts of information. So with every breath you take, I want you to visualize that the chair underneath you, wherever you're seated, whether you're in your car, whether you're in bed, you are pulling out of your body all of that stagnant energy that's been sitting there from your day, from your week. Pull it out of your body, flush out your body. Okay, so you're flushing out stagnant energy from the body. You're going to go up to the solar plexus, to the core of the body. Inhale deeply. Going up to the solar plexus, to the center core, going up to the organs here. Okay, being aware of every part of your body, going up to the stomach, to the liver. Noticing the parts of your body that are tense, that are holding on to that information. Breathing in, cleansing the body, purifying the body of any thoughts, of any heavy information that is there. You're going to go up to the chest, to the lungs, to the heart. Visualize, cleansing out all of that stagnant energy. Breathing in, reconnecting with your body. Again, this is not just meditation. This is healing of the body, healing of the mind, healing of the collective, healing of your family, your children, of the loved ones in your life. When you sit here with me and you meditate and you reconnect with your body and you communicate and you breathe, you are breathing into the organism that is interconnected with your entire ancestral lineage, with your entire neighborhood, because we are interconnected through networks that are unseen with one another. We are constantly courting to one another, throwing back information. Okay? So this is, as a collective, we are healing, not just individually. So go ahead and inhale deeply. And exhale, you're going to bring that up into the neck, into the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders, straightening the back, down the arms, down to the palms of the hands. I want you to breathe in through every pore of your body. The level of awareness that is in your body has to be total. Your entire body has to be aware at this moment. From every nail on your finger to every hair on your head and on your body, you are aware of what you're feeling, of where you are, of your thoughts, of your intention. And in this moment, as we reconnect with the physical body, our intention is going to be to heal, to become more aware. You're going to go up to the head, to the face, going up to the brow, the cheekbones, the jawbone, releasing any tension, noticing that all the expressions of the day that have left imprints within the body, we are releasing them with every breath that you take. Inhale deeply and exhale. Very good. Now that you're fully connected with your body, we're going to go deeper. Allow the pupils of the eye to gently roll up towards the center of the forehead. Okay? And as it goes and points towards the center of the forehead, we are accessing the mind. Okay, so as you go ahead and roll the pupils of your eye towards the center of your head, Take a deep breath as you go and allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation, deeper into a state of calm, deeper into a state of reconnection with the body. Inhaling deeply and exhaling, you're reconnecting with the body. I want you to feel the space around your body. Become aware of the space around your body. And as we sit in a moment of silence, with every breath you take, I want you to reconnect with your body. Your only focus in this moment is your breath and the awareness of the body. And we're going to begin to enter into a deeper state of awareness. With every breath you take, you're becoming more aware of every single part of your body, which means that you are collecting information, you are collecting data, you are observing what is being stored within the body. And I want you to notice, I want you to read that your body has been absorbing information of everything that's been occurring in the world around us for the past 24, 48 hours. So I want you to take a moment to begin to come into a state of observation, of reading this information that is in your body. With every breath you take, as you inhale and exhale, I want you to begin to read the body. You're going to start at the toes, going up to the ankles, going up to the knees, the shins, the calves, going up to the thighs, the hips. Once again, we're going in steps here. We went through the first step, we're going in deeper now. We are reading the body, going up to the hips, up into the center core of the body. We're going to start at the root of the spine, where we have the first chakra. This is the root chakra. This governs our ability to ground ourselves, our ability to feel safe. The vibrational frequency in the root chakra is a very slow-moving, thick, red-colored wavelength. This wavelength, when it's out of balance in the body, is manifested as fear. And it's one of the most powerful ways to manipulate and control people. Okay? All you have to do is take this vibrational frequency, translate it into a word or a thought or an intention, and you can take somebody completely out of balance. So today we're going to work with this root chakra. I want you to visualize that root chakra, and I want you to check in to the condition of your root chakra. You're going to visualize the root chakra like two vortices of light. One of them is facing the front of the body, the other is facing the back of the body, and they connect in the middle, at the center core, at the base of the spine. It is interconnected to the lower extremities of the body. It is connected to the root part of the body that connects and is in charge of grounding this physical body into the physical plane. And so you're going to begin working with that vortex, with both of them. Okay, it's one vortex, but it has two sides, so it looks like two vortices, but it's actually one. So I want you to begin to work with that. I want you to notice, is it moving slow? Is it stuck? Does it look fragmented? Does it feel broken? The vortexes of our chakras are complex energy systems that are storing massive amounts of information. Much like our DNA, they are holographic. And the way that the chakra looks, they are like discs of ribbons of light. Okay? So when the chakras are out of balance, when they're damaged, these ribbons of light often shrink, tear, or are detached or fragmented within the body. We know this by understanding our perception, our emotions, and imbalances. The imbalances can manifest themselves as emotional expressions or your state of mind. So when you meet someone and you notice their reaction is out of balance, you can very quickly assess where they are at, where they are looking at the world from, which means which one of these chakras are highlighting and running their back-end programs, the subconscious programs. So our root chakra, when it's out of balance, we have to be able to rebalance these ribbons of light, these ribbons of information, which are connected and are feeding all of your life experiences that are filtering through this vibrational frequency, are being recorded in your DNA. It's like a router, sending information and receiving information. So everything that we are being triggered by this vibrational frequency is being recorded here in this space. So we have to clear out constantly, cleaning out whatever we are recording that is no longer resonance with us, or things that are out of alignment with us, or we are trying to flush out of our experience. So I want you to visualize these beautiful vortices that are made out of these ribbons of light, and I want you to tap in using your third eye, using your intuition, okay, using your imagination, which is you tapping into other dimensions. You're using your sight to see in another dimension what is occurring there. Now, not all of you might see it crystal clear. Some of you might sense it, some of you might hear it, some of you might feel it. So whatever senses, senses you communicate through best, I want you to ask the question, what is the state of the root chakra, and see what comes to you in whatever form it comes. Okay? So we all have to learn how we work. Each one of us is different. We all work differently. So how do you receive information? Please take the time to get to know this. Take the time to understand how you work. Without that, we are lost. So check in with the root chakra. Okay? What state is in it right now? Okay? You're going to inhale deeply. I'm going to give you a moment of silence. Assess the back, assess the front. Sometimes we feel resistance because we begin to feel anxiety or fear, or some of us feel doubt. Okay? As soon as that starts coming up, I want you to inhale deeply and continue assessing. So it's okay if that comes up. Just breathe and continue to assess. Don't even apply meaning to that thought. Don't put attention to that thought. Let it be, but continue. Keep going, okay? Keep going past that. You're going to breathe through any kind of resistance, any doubt that comes up, and you're going to continue to get information, to learn, to read what's happening there. So go ahead and focus on the root, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to visualize in your mind, or you can even use your hands, that you're going to spin that chakra. And as you do, you are rebalancing, opening those ribbons of light. You're opening them up like a flower. I want you to look at this painting back here. This is a close-up of a piece of a chakra. It looks like a ribbon of light. So what you're going to do is, if you see one of these ribbons that are short, you're going to pull them out. Okay, sorry, I can't see because this it's backwards. You're going to pull out those ribbons of light. I want you to visualize rebalancing. What you're doing is you're rebalancing the information that is there. We are holographic and we're multidimensional. So there's more than one way to heal. There's more than one way to rebalance information. The intention is what matters. Your intention right now is to rebalance the organism, to heal the body. Okay, so using that intention, you are rebalancing any fragments of information that have been caused here. And I want you to read, I want you to notice the information that you pick up. That is the most important part of this exercise, is for you to address and understand what you're reading from your body. Okay, so breathe, inhale deeply, and exhale. Some of you can't hear me, it says. Okay, now that you have gone to the root chakra, okay, we're going to try to continue. I hope you can hear me okay. I think some people are having a hard time hearing me. But I tested this, but I'm not sure if it's having issues. So please message and let me know. We're going to go up now to the heart chakra, the green light at the center of your chest. Go ahead and visualize that. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale. Once again, we're checking in with the heart chakra, noticing any of that stagnant energy within the center core of the chest. Go ahead and inhale deeply and exhale, checking into the vortices here, front and back. These are the ones, usually the back of the chest is usually the one that it's mostly affected by emotional impact, fear, anxiety, feelings of helplessness, or being unworthy are what's manifested in the ribbons of the heart chakra. So go ahead and visualize, excuse me, I can't understand which way my hair is going. Okay, I don't know, sorry. So go ahead and visualize that. You're going to inhale deeply and exhale. Okay, and again, we're going to reconnect with the ribbons here in the heart chakra. You're going to visualize pulling them back into a state of balance again. Notice the state of the heart chakra. Is it feeling out of balance? Does it feel fragmented? Do those ribbons feel damaged or broken or interfered with? Just read the body. What is it saying? What's happening there? And notice the information that comes up. Don't put any judgment. Just observe. Just watch. Just notice what you see there. Okay? Very good. You're going to go up to the throat chakra. Go ahead and check in with the throat chakra. Spinning it as fast as possible, noticing front and back of the body. Again, you're going to work with those ribbons of information within the throat chakra, and you're going to rebalance them. You're going to bring them back into a balanced state. Visualize bringing them into a state of balance, front and back. This is where the body starts to come into this very beautiful, pleasurable state of calm, of balance. When you, especially because you've been addressing a range of frequency that is within the body, the information goes from heavy to light, okay? So as you work with this energy, this information in the lower chakras, which are usually interconnected through something that looks like tentacles, literally, with your environment around you, you're just in a state of affect. You are reacting to everything that's happening around you. So your ability to be aware of the body, of the multidimensional aspect of yourself, allows you to take control of those things that are often running these programs in the back end. You're going to go up to the third eye, okay? Go ahead and visualize spinning that chakra, front and back, the vortices of energy that are there, working within the information, noticing what is there in your space, okay? I had a client today that found that she had a lot of blockages in this space, and they manifested themselves like these objects. It can be anything that just looks like popcorn that is stuck there. For example, I know the shape sounds funny, but it doesn't matter what the shape is. Your mind is going to apply any shape that it's familiar with. But what's important is that there is something that is basically stagnant information that is not moving, and our body has to be constantly moving. Everything has to be fluid runways of energy and information. When there's stagnant energy, when there's depression, fear, paralysis, too much of confusion or disconnect, or anybody that is out of alignment with what they're doing, guilt, shame, any of those emotions that are not allowing the fluid movement of free will, that's when we start to block these runways of energy in the body. And so that over time, as you know, becomes illness, becomes sickness in the body. Okay, that's what sickness is. Okay, vibrational frequency. If you are a vibrational match to illness, you will get illness. If you're not a vibrational match to illness, you will not get illness. That's how the body works. That is a law of the universe. So our job is to not be a match to vibrational illness. It means raising that vibration to the highest state so that you can come into your highest expression. That is the most important thing that we need to be learning right now. Okay. Go up to the crown chakra. Crown. Inhale deeply and exhale. Okay, right now, when we're dealing with this level of events that are occurring in the world around us, our ability to understand our free will and how to apply that free will from the inside out is imperative to your well-being. The crown chakra is what projects into reality all of the experiences that you're going to be experiencing. So, how do we change what we're experiencing? You have that ability. In your crown chakra, you are funneling massive amounts of information, infinite consciousness that has fragmented as it comes in through that portal and organizes itself within the physical body through the chakra system. It's combining and moving through information that is presenting itself from your DNA, as well as that infinite connection to all living beings, all living things, a collective consciousness. So we have to learn how to navigate that information, discerning, cleansing what no longer serves us, and projecting into reality what we do want to experience, what helps evolution individually and collectively. And we make that choice by being clear about what is positive for our growth and what sets us back. Okay, confusion is one of the biggest, let's see, how should we put that? Illusions of mankind. When we come into a state of confusion, we believe that we don't know what's happening. We believe that we're confused, that we're lost, that we're hurt, that we're powerless. But that is a complete lie, because encoded in your DNA, encoded in every cell of the body, is the blueprint of how this entire universe functions. The well-being of this universe, the creative blueprint, the creative law is within every cell of your body. So it's your job to identify those understandings and that laws of creations that are encoded within you so that you can come into your highest expression. That is the natural blueprint of your organism. And we are all entering the process of learning how to utilize that information from birth until now. As you wake up, as you peel the layers of information, you're coming into this understanding, this blueprint, this understanding of how you function. So your crown chakra is the gateway to that information. You identify what is your highest vibrational frequency, and you decide that from that vibrational frequency you are now going to be creating what you experience. Okay, so that means that you set the intention. So in layman terms, means setting a clear intention. If your intention is in a state of unity consciousness, unconditional love, which is the awareness of yourself and all things around you, you immediately, inherently are creating from that state. And it's a completely different experience than if you weren't, than if you were in a state of fear, in a state of survival, in a state of disalignment. So it's very important that you learn how to bring yourself into that state, and you do so by identifying the color of your highest vibrational frequency. So go ahead and close your eyes. And as you are continuing this work, as you are connecting with yourself, I want you to identify what is the color of your highest vibrational frequency. The first color that comes to mind is the one that you're going to be working with. Go ahead and place that up into your crown chakra. This is not just colors. We're not just playing with colors. This is reading the vibrational signature of your body. This is going to help you heal, change your life, choose how you wish to experience things, and many other things. So as you take that color, you're going to put it up into the crown chakra. The crown chakra, again, these are vortices of energy. So you're going to put within them this color. You're going to change the frequency of that of those vortices, front and back of your body. Okay, front and back. So go ahead and do that. Inhale deeply and exhale, coming into a state of relaxation, state of awareness, deeper and deeper state of awareness. Okay, now we're going to go deeper. As you check in with your body, notice any kind of attachments that are within the body. That means where you're holding on to stagnant energy. If you feel a heaviness in your chest, heat in the back, pressure anywhere in your body, go ahead and notice what parts of your body are feeling out of balance. Go ahead and tap into that and begin to work with it. You're going to remove it. You're going to remove that out of your body, transmuting it, visualizing that you are working with a vortex of energy that is outside of you, that functions like a vacuum that's going to suck it out of your body. Go ahead and visualize that. You're pulling out all of these stagnant things in your body, and you're allowing that vortex, which we're going to call it a 0-point vortex, that's going to suck out all of these things out of your body. Going to continue doing that until you begin to feel really light, really, really light, and you're going to do it fast. So go ahead and visualize moving that energy out of your body quickly. You're going to go from the crown of your head down to the soles of your feet, quickly moving through the body, cleaning out any kind of blockages in the body, clearing them out completely, clearing. Inhale deeply and exhale. With every exhale, you are releasing. Releasing. Go ahead and eliminate all of those blockages in the body. Your mind is the master of this body. You are in charge of your experience, so go ahead and clear it out. Okay? Clearing. Okay, clearing out all of those blockages out of the body, eliminating completely. Okay, go ahead and visualize putting your protective bubble around your body. And the protection, it's not so much protection as it is awareness. Okay, you are aware of your energetic body, where it begins, where it extends out around you. I want you in this moment to become aware of your entire energetic space, becoming aware of what is around your space, around your body, and owning your energetic space. Everything outside of you does not belong to you. Everything inside belongs to you. Inhale deeply and exhale. Okay? I want you to pick a color that represents healing, balance, peace, calm. Choose a color that represents healing, balance, peace, calm. I want you to fill the inside of your energetic space with this color. You're shifting your vibrational frequency. You are changing your experience. And you do so by setting the intention of how you wish to experience this moment. In this moment, we are choosing to experience from a state of peace, calm, healing. So surround yourself with this color that you chose. It can be any color. It doesn't matter what color it is. Any color from the rainbow. You're going to place it around your body. All around you, inside of your energetic field. And you're going to begin to feel it. As you absorb that color in, you're going to feel it into the pores, into the muscles, the flesh, the bones, down to the cellular level. You're going to pull it up your spine. You're going to pull it up into the head, into the pineal gland. Use your imagination. The more you learn about how your body works and the different parts of the body, the more intense the healing is going to become, because you are now connecting. You're creating a dialogue and awareness of those space. Consciousness means awareness. When you are consciously aware of your body, of the different parts of the body, you begin to work with them. You're communicating with them. So your awareness of how the layers of the body work, whether it's the bio layer, the energetic, the etheric, the spiritual, the soul level of the body, you're becoming aware of each one of those so that you can learn to work with them. That's the power of awareness, of conscious awareness. So every day in the meditation for the next 30 days, you're going to be working with this awareness and understanding the layers of the body. So for now, you are surrounding yourself in this healing energy. Okay? You brought yourself into a state of calm, into a state of peace, state of awareness. I want you to inhale deeply and exhale. You're going to ground yourself down to the center of the earth. Whatever grounding modality you use, go ahead. The point is that you are controlling the first 3 chakras. You are rebalancing this human bioorganism with the physical plane. You are aligning it with the vibrational frequency of the earth so that you are bringing it back into alignment with the natural movements of nature. We are nature. So when we are disconnected from nature, the body becomes ill. So because we can't go into a forest right now or into nature, we bring that balance. We have the power of connecting with that balance regardless of where you are, whether you're in a jail cell or you are up in a mountain. You are reconnecting with that energy of the earth, with that it's like you are connecting to the collective consciousness. It's more than just the planet Earth. It's all that is. You are connecting to all that is. So go ahead and visualize connecting yourself, grounding yourself. I like to visualize a cord that connects to the core of the body all the way down to the center core and anchors yourself there. Okay, so you can do that. And you're going to be aware of the chakras. You clean them with me. We're now going to balance them. Root, sacral, solar. Make sure that you are aware of the size of where they're at. Keep them in alignment. Do not allow them to expand open. When you're in a state of fear, usually the chakra is way over to the right or to the left, or it's wide open, out of balance. You bring that back into balance. This is a way of bringing you into a state of calm, and grounding immediately is by controlling the chakras. So first, second, third chakra, root, sacral, solar, bring it into balance. Okay? You're going to inhale deeply and exhale as you bring those first 3 chakras into balance. You're going to notice very calm feeling come over the body. It's almost as if this static has silenced. You're reconnecting with the body, healing the body. Very good. I want you to come back into the room. You're going to open your eyes. Continue to visualize your grounding, your protection, your chakras, your alignment, your awareness. Okay? And try to stay away from all of this noise that's happening around you. Please, please, please understand the things that we are experiencing in the world around us. are for a reason, okay? And the more disconnected that you are from your physical body, from your communication, that inner dialogue, the easier it is for the carry out of a lot of these kinds of agendas that pull us away from our core. We are health, we are vitality, and nothing can take us out of that if we're not in alignment with that parasitic consciousness that is out there, okay? So thank you so much for joining me. I love you very much. I just want to give you a quick invitation to my friend James Newman, who's hosting a group tomorrow that's going to be discussing what's occurring in the world around us in depth. If you guys would like to, I would recommend you check it out. His website, alignmentlife.com, and or the Alignment Life page, and it's called Our in Numerous Facets. It's the name of the group and the event. So please do check that out. And if you want to check out the interview I did with Sharia Aureliano on Ascension Sessions, please check it out on YouTube. And the link is in my earlier posts tonight. I love you so very, very much. I am so grateful for you to come and spend your time with me today and work on these things together. I am eternally grateful and blessed and so happy to be here at this time, and I'm here to serve. So any questions, please let me know. Put them in the message below. Thank you for joining me. I love you. Bye-bye.